Demos were sort of hit and miss, so I have found it's a really good life strategy is if things aren't going as well as you would like, get back to the things that made you successful. So today I figured we'd light something else on fire because that generally goes over well. We're going to look at a very interesting substance today, something called a colloid. So a colloid is kind of like a solution. The items involved are not necessarily chemically stuck to one another, but it's sort of like if you've ever had salad dressing. When you shake it up as much as you can, the oil and the water parts, they don't really mix, but they go together enough that they sort of act as one substance. And then if you leave it alone for long enough, it will separate. So the substances that we have today, I have this clear and colorless liquid. This is a calcium acetate solution. And in here, I have rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. We got about 100 mils of it in here. So I'm going to turn on the fume hood just because when we mix these things together, they tend to make kind of fumes. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to put our calcium acetate, put the calcium acetate solution in first.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, you're not going to see anything yet anyway, so.
Okay, good. You're shaking, dude. What's up?
Coffee is wearing off. So, nothing fancy yet. When I add our isopropyl alcohol, you're going to see an immediate change in what's happening inside our vessel.
Hey, can you hold it by the rim? Because we can't see because your hands are in the way. Oh, thank you. Can you see, you guys?
I will bring it around and let you have a close look. I just want to mix them together here.
Oh, you missed it. Tarek, you missed it.
So what you can see is, immediately when we mix those two things together, we've made this, what looks like it. Squeeze out any of the excess liquid. There we go. So what I have in my hand now is just a lump of this gel material. And the gel that we've made has a lot of the characteristics of the things we have mixed together, including the fact that it is obviously flammable. So now, we'll place it here, and all I need to do is just touch a match to our stack. Yes, if you could hit the lights, that would be great now.
Mental disease.
Okay. So it's going to light up like a candle, although probably a little bit larger flame. It doesn't take much to get the whole thing started. It kind of does. It's sort of like a fire and ice sort of situation. This will probably burn for about 10 plus minutes. So if we had just let the alcohol on fire all by itself, it would have burned off much more quickly with a lot lower flame. But having it in the colloid solution allows us to get a little bit better release of energy. You can see the color of the flame closest to it is blue, showing that it's a hotter temperature than the orange tips. And this will slowly burn away. Eventually what's going to be left over is a little pile of white ash, and